everyone, and welcome to another session of Fractures of Reality. My audio might be playing twice. Let me just. Okay, that should fix it. You guys can hear them, and you can hear me, and that should all be golden goose. You might notice a few faces have joined us to this day.
I left the other world.
Just 1 second, apparently looked me out of the little chat thing, so I gotta get back into that. Alright, now we should be all set. So, in the last session, it was decided that Flora, Elnath, and her parents would go and fight a black dragon, an adult black dragon at that.
Only an adult black dragon. What could possibly go wrong?
And we leave and return with them having arrived at the swamp. What do you do?
Well, we have a black dragon to fight, so we probably go locate it.
You see Elnath just casually walk out and just start walking.
A train? Flora's gonna follow him.
He just sighs. The parents follow as well. And you all head out into the swamp to the coordinates you were given. Meanwhile, Charlotte and Ryu. After some rather stressful times where you saw things you're not entirely sure you could ever describe, as Cricket brought you through multiple different planes and dimensions before eventually bringing you back to here. And he drops you off at the house. I'm adding your tokens now, 1 second.
Alrighty.
That. How many dimensions does it make now? I lost count.
It is better to not think about it.
Anyway, I'm a little dizzy. Can someone tell me where we are?
You're at my house.
Your house.
Yeah, Cricket's house. The one that was built on top of the moving creature.
Your friends.
He shakes his head. He shakes his head and he just goes, "Wait, we're home? We're finally home?"
Hmm.
I must return back. I trust you all can find your way from here.
How will you return?
One can always return home. The issue is
it sounds like getting out of it is another matter.
He nods.
Very well. Good luck in your journeys, Cricket.
He opens his wings and flies off.
Charlotte lets out a small breath. Eden looks around, seeing the house is vacant and empty. Or at least no one has greeted them yet.
Well, where are the others?
It's a good question.
Didn't they say something about having to fight it? Oh God.
You look around. You guys are in a swamp.
They must have already left to fight the dragon. They don't know we're here.
Well, regardless, we still gotta fight a dragon in the end if that's what they need to do.
Yeah, but we should be there to help them.
I got no way of locating them. I'm sure you have something now.
I could I have a way to. I could just probably get a sending out to one of them, and have them come right back here to pick us up.
Or at least tell us where they're at so we can go to them.
All right. It's been a while since this has worked, so here's goes nothing. Clara? Is that you? Can you hear me? I think we're back. Well, two of us are anyway.
Aura, you get the sending crystal clear. There's no static or anything.
Oh my gosh, it's nice to know you're here. Where did you arrive?
It seems we we're at the house.
Flora's just going to stop her party at the moment. Says they're at the house. This
Who-
is before she says anything else.
Who is at the house? Is it another one of your siblings? Because at this point, I can only take so much more.
Apparently, 2 of them got out.
2 of your siblings.
Party members.
Elmay's eye twitches, and he just starts walking back towards the house.
Flora sends back, we're coming back.
All right, they're coming.
Flora's like, oh, go ahead.
Yes.
Bree was just relaying what the rest of Clara's message said. He said Clara said they're coming back. Okay.
Okay. Charlotte nods and crosses her arms. Well, we'll just think of a plan then.
We're gonna
Michael,
need
hi.
one. Ah!
My gosh, Ryu, you're actually here!
Nice to see you too, Clara, but now really isn't the time.
Oh, right. Well, how about you, Charlotte?
Puberty.
Puberty changes your fur color?
Yes.
Who else is here?
Our character is Charlotte lying on this.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you roll some deception?
Alright.
Don't expect Clara to pass, but I'm just curious.
You have disadvantage because of what your parents have been telling you.
Oh dear.
Well, it's okay. I only rolled a 6 anyway.
Let's see. Insight is here.
Okay.
Clara's like, are you sure?
Charlotte nods.
Your species must have an odd puberty then.
You're one to talk.
Apparently, I haven't hit my second puberty yet.
Elnath
I'm sorry,
rubs the temple of his nose, and he just says, I have a feeling we're gonna have a long conversation.
Grandfather, you're here.
Yes, I've been
Thank
here.
the gods.
I've been here the entire time.
Oh. Gods, we are. We're back. Well, not. Ryu breaks off the. Ryu stops hugging Elnath, and says, there's the others. It was just 2 of us. Charlotte and I. All right, the others got left. The others are still there.
Yes, I noticed.
Why are they
Well,
still there?
Because the portal we found wasn't stable enough for all of us.
Hmm.
Hmm. So, what are you guys currently planning?
We're off to fight an adult black dragon to make a god happy. So they'll give us the crystal to open the portal.
You guys even bother negotiating? Or was that the negotiating part?
I think the negotiation was made for us. Ooh, I
Charlotte
got
starts
the-
rubbing the bridge of her nose.
Jezebel's father was there.
Ah, I see. The proclaimed god. Huh, I guess he is a god, but
Oh,
whatever.
I got to hug Sylvester.
Oh, I like her. She inspired a lot of my ideas in the past.
At this point, you both notice the two figures in the background that are currently knelt over one of the swamp bogs and are discussing something.
Something the matter?
You see Silicis, Clara's mother, pull up a frog and then says, I was wondering if, I was asking Rango if licking this would be a good idea.
Oh,
It
by the
is
way, apparently
not.
my species can't eat anything.
What?
Yes,
Yeah, it was kind of strange.
Elnath rubs his temple and then says, let's just sit down, get some drinks. There's a lot to discuss. And the less time I spend around certain people, the more sane I am going to feel.
Who would those people be?
Don't you worry about it, Cora.
Oh, okay.
Grandfather?
He's already moved inside.
Charlotte is going to go check her workshop building.
It's still as you left it.
What?
I'm just curious, how well did it fare from the flying?
It was fine.
Okay.
It was made out of stone, so it should be fine.
Though some of the tools have been moved ever so slightly.
Charlotte's eyebrow twitches. Someone's been here. Were they missing or just slightly moved?
Slightly moved.
Charlotte will put them back in perfect order and then just, like, walk outside. Glaring at the three special people who went into
You on,
there.
Charlotte?
Who went into that room.
Oh, that would be me. I was looking for see if there was any candy inside, but all there was these hard metal things, and they weren't really edible, so I left them.
Or just face pause. Ah, not everything is supposed to be eaten.
But it is.
Don't do it again.
I mean,
Just because we can eat anything, it doesn't mean we should eat anything.
a sun eats anything. Are you going to tell a sun it can't eat anything?
Would you be eating your friend's toys?
I mean, I don't. She looks to Charlotte and then says, "We've only really met once, and that one time you all were accusing us, so I wouldn't call us friends."
No, then don't touch my equipment. Secondly, Flora. They're not toys.
It was the best word I could use for my mom at the moment. Oh, by the way, the house can fly now.
Fly?
Charlotte walks inside the building. She's done with this conversation.
Erlenmeyer glances over and then
Uh,
says, "Welcome.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I,
Care for some tea?"
I would love some. Hopefully
Now y-
something soothing.
Now you can speak, Ryu.
Ryu's like, as soon as Charlotte heads into the house, Ryu's like, oh, and Charlotte's right. I think we need to get back on track. He runs into the house.
There hasn't been a track for a long time. And then, of course, they all follow you into the house. I'll get started on some food. Do you guys like spice? How about cheese with spice? I think that's good. Yeah, let's have spicy cheese.
You forget, they can't eat anything.
Oh, right.
It needs to be actual food.
Oh, right. What's a food?
I think Charlotte should cook instead.
But she's sitting down, and she just got back. It'll be
Charlotte,
fine.
would you
It'll
rather
be fine.
cook or have something unedible?
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Trust me. I got this. And she begins to cook.
Or just fidgets with her fingers and is like, ah.
Please tell me you were the one who brewed this tea.
I was.
Thank the gods. I don't think they know how to actually do. I don't know how. Didn't sound to me like they know how to brew proper tea.
Well, while they're distracted making some food, let me fill you in on what you've missed. He breathes in and breathes out. Chlora here is apparently some sort of not fox creature that comes from the world you were all stuck in and has something called a second puberty that allows them to take on, I believe it was, any shape and eat anything.
I
don't remember offhandedly any shape. Was that what you said, Mom?
I mean, we probably can. I kind of forget all the things we can do.
Clara, I know we just got here. I'm gonna need you to be quiet for at least 5 minutes, please.
Oh.
I don't like being derailed this much.
He goes and sits on the couch.
I appreciate it, thank you.
I take it there were many delays.
It has been quite a challenge, but not because of their antics. It's just been a challenge getting the information we need. We had to first get our way out of the Underdark, and someone got lost along the way. I'm not naming any names, but I was waiting for you all, and they were lost. And it took them quite a while to get out of that field of influence. And then we had to
walk the entire distance. Sorry, I just had to interject. Carry on.
So then we went to try and find out how to get you back. Apparently, Flora's mother says a stone is needed for that. So we went and had a talk with Korax's father. And he willingly gave us the information on where we could find a stone. That being the Platinum Palace. So then, using our connections with some gods, we managed to get an audience with the Platinum Dragon, who said if we defeat this Black Dragon that called him a bad name, he would allow us to borrow the stone.
Sounds like a lot's happened.
Sounds like
Apparently,
nothing has
Mom.
happened.
Chloe just asked to the end because apparently Mom dropped and lost the last one.
Yes, something about it being dropped into the middle of the ocean.
Middle of the ocean. Is that? Are those this? Is it this?
I think it's
It-
that one. Yes.
Is it the same one that? When you say stones, are you talking about the ones that we had to gather up for Atropus?
Yes.
Then I think Atropus already found that one.
That's what I figured out as well.
So currently, we're at the stage where we're going to defeat this black dragon, if possible, and then we're going to go back to the Platinum Palace and get the stone, and then we will finally be able to get and rescue the others.
I don't know whether to call. I don't know whether to call us getting here before you found the dragon. Dragon is either a blessing or a sign of how bad things were.
Well, it's not as if things weren't getting done. It's just migraine-inducing. Thank you, Carl. Migraine-inducing when you have to deal with two beings with seemingly zero morals, shall we say.
Very well. Clara's mother.
Oh yes, I'm Solicus, dear.
Alright, Solistus, I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Never got the name.
It's alright.
You know the song you sing, correct?
Yes?
What are the effects of it?
It makes, well, it draws elder gods to you, of course.
Elder gods?
Yes.
How does it do that fully?
Well, it's just an ability we have. If you know the right words, you can use it. Like, we used to be, guardians of that realm. Like, we'd protect it and, we'd stop them from getting out and let them, raise up well and good so they'd be healthy and strong. And, but then we kind of got, bored, so we decided to retire, and, we've been traveling the dimensions ever since.
I didn't ask for a story, but I appreciate it. Secondly, it's the words of the song that affects the creatures, right?
Sort of? I mean, I don't really know how it works, I just know it works,
Clara, do you have that loud machine with you still?
Yes.
Where is it?
She pulls out her amp.
Okay. Give me a day.
Just be careful with it. My dad worked hard to make it.
I believe
That's
it's...
fine.
The one at my original house.
I
I'm
believe...
not. Go ahead.
I believe it's a mix of, both the words and us doing it. Like, I know it has to be one of us, like, only certain of... Yeah, if it's any other creature, it won't work, but if it's us, it works. I don't know why, but it just does.
That's fine. I'm testing something. Who here speaks Draconic?
Oh!
You do?
Elnath gives a sigh and reluctantly lifts up his hand.
Alrighty. I need you to help me with something. And this will only go terribly wrong if I have messes. So, I need to make sure it's perfect.
If it goes terribly wrong, will I still have an amp?
You will still have an amp.
Okay, good. Well, actually, wait. Will this amp still work?
Yes.
Okay, just double checking.
Elnath lifts up a finger and then says, I'm just wondering, what does this have to do with defeating the Black Dragon.
If this works, it has everything to do with defeating a black dragon.
If it works.
Oh, it's a long shot. I'm just basing off of her saying what the ability does.
Very well. I suppose those in the other dimension can wait a bit.
No, it'll just be easier for us. There's always a way to beat a black dragon or scare him away from his home.
Charlotte, are you planning to use your recording device to play the song?
No, definitely not. It's not loud enough.
Well,
So,
just let us know when you have completed or failed to complete the device.
Very
I
well.
think
One second, I've got a phone call.
I'm gonna wait for her
Goddamn
to be done with her call.
telemarketers. Calling me
Okay.
up in the middle of D&D. I'm going, hold on. I'm actually going to reach my phone. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if my mom calls me. I don't care if my dad calls me. I don't care if my nan calls me. They can all sod it.
They call you and say we love you. We really appreciate you.
Sod
We
them
really
all!
appreciate that you answer the phone during D&D.
Sod them all! They know not to call me during this time. I was worried it might be, from the government or something, because, you know, car stuff and all that.
Mm.
Anywho, sorry about that.
Cora says, I think they were quite specific that the dragon needed to die.
That's fine. It'll make it easier to kill him.
Okay.
Well, it would do well for
I need-
you all, for you both to have a rest before we go out into battle again. After all, you only just got back.
good idea.
Just let me know when you're ready.
Very
How
well.
was the trip, by the way?
What do you think it was like?
Oh, I bet there was
Wow.
ponies and fluffy clouds and candy canes and, you know, clouds that rain
It wa-
bloods and, you know, that's all the
It was
sweet-
hell.
And let's just go. I need you right now.
Very well. Very well.
Charlotte leads into the workshop carrying Clara's amp.
Elmag trips over something. Ow!
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
You forgot about that. Wasn't that
That's a
just
minor-
pleasant? Isn't that just, well, and holy and great? And a great addition to my day. Thank you.
He's currently being hanged upside down, by the way.
Now would you kindly let me down?
It's not necessary, but sure.
His eye twitches.
Charlotte lets him down.
Charlotte, I really don't think he's in the mood for jokes.
I wasn't joking, though. That's the thing. Anyway, I will message you what I'm trying to do. If it works, it would be cool. If it doesn't, I understand. It's a long shot.
Well, while you type that out, inside the house, Solicus finishes the meal. It appears to be a bag of flour that was put in on top of the oven, so the bottom has become a burnt mush and the top is just flour. Like there wasn't any wood added at all, and she places it down. Well, let me know what you think, Rango. Have a taste, as my singular and sole other. I would like to know what you think of it. Rango takes a
I
bite.
just-
It tastes like flour.
Ma, this is not what we would call food.
Oh no! This is for us, dearie. I'm still going to make food for you all, but I wanted to make something for Rango. You know, he gets a little peckish sometimes. And then she pulls out just a can of beans, and then pours it into a bowl and places it down. Here you go. Here's something you can eat.
I was expecting something more than that for them.
I mean, I make a mean salad.
Out of what?
I make a mean salad.
Of what?
Yes.
Clara face palms.
I mean, I can't make it right now because we can't travel dimensions right now. But what I can, when we do get the stone and I'm able to travel dimensions again, I can show you how to make the salads out of this world. It's really delicious. There's like little tiny tomatoes that scream at you, and the salad and the actual little bits of lettuce, and they're all bright red and they have a nice crunch to them.
I can't believe. Ryu puts his hand up to his forehead and says, "I can't believe I'm saying this, but I really wish that Chef Jezebel had with her all the time was here."
By the way, how does he keep finding her anyway?
He's not. He's clearly not finding her now.
True. Unless he went through the portal too, in which case that's just difficult.
He would. I seriously doubt he would have been able to get past all the drow.
True. I would go ask Charlotte what I could do to help, but I think her response would be, "Go away."
Aww. It's okay. You can play. Wait, let's play. Let's play a song together. Or here's a good idea. I've got a little bit of that kush left. We could all partake. I mean, we're all waiting around anyway. And are the colors pretty?
I was like, no thanks. Last time I tried to use my can't eat anything, it didn't work with Kush.
Well, you haven't gone through your second puberty yet, but it's still dang kush.
I think I'm going. I think I'm going to just go upstairs. Go upstairs and see how grandfather and Charlotte are doing.
Well, that's all well and good, but
The workshop is outside.
I don't think he can hear us.
Just his grandfather then.
His grandfather, the father, is also in the workshop outside. So he just went upstairs and there's no one up there.
All right. Retracting. I go outside.
Oh, there we go. He figured it out. It's okay. It's okay. I'm bad with directions too.
Charlotte would tap the microphone of the amp as she made a few adjustments towards it.
Of note, I don't think the amp has a mic yet. It just takes signals straight from the guitar.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Clara did ask her father to make a mic, but you probably don't know that.
Yeah, you guys haven't been back yet, so. Oh no, wait, you did briefly go back, so yeah, you'd have a mic. You would have.
We went back to ask for the mic, and then.
I see. Yeah, that'd be it then.
Okay. Charlotte just sighs and she just sets the amp down and sets it back outside.
I am sorry, Neku. But I'm sure you understand why I can't.
It's fine.
Clara sees the amp get set outside, and she's like, "Ooh, is it done?"
Can't do anything with it.
Aww. She picks it back up.
Sorry for the waste of time.
It's okay.
It's fine. You both needed a break after getting back anyway. It wouldn't do to jump right into a deadly fight with a dragon. You know, after going through all those portals that you said you went through.
I am a bit tired. Regardless, I'm just gonna probably stay here for a bit and just figure some stuff out.
I admit, I admit it was exhausting, but the others can't wait.
Are you certain?
I swore I'd get them back home, whatever it took.
Yes, but if you all aren't ready and you need to rest, going out into a fight when you're low on energy is only going to end in your efforts being wasted because you're going to, die.
You did spend spell slots to send to me.
I. All right.
I understand that getting them out is important, but rushing into a fight with a dragon is not something I'd like to do on the best of days. And you all have just had a very bad day.
And so did you, by the sound of it.
Oh no, I haven't been having a bad day. I've been having a bad week.
Laura goes up to Elnath and hugs him.
Thank you, dear. I appreciate it, but I'm fine. And would the gods please stop talking at me? I get it. You want them rescued, but please. My mind is my own fortress. Thing. Stuff.
I guess Alex been giving you a hard time.
Oh no, for some reason it's Sylvester.
Sylvester?
More gods interfering with our affairs, it seems.
Quick,
You guys are really lucky.
What interest would she have with us?
Quickly, out of character, Becky, you're completely fine. I just wanted to do a quick funny bit. That's all. Okay, continue.
What I say?
I don't
Very
know.
confused.
Go on.
No, that was Oasili. What did I say?
Not you, Becca.
Oh, okay.
I was saying to Becca that was in character. I'm not saying she can't speak like she is. I actually think it's great that she's using the Twitch chat to speak like that.
I gotcha.
I don't know what they want, but it's giving me a headache.
Cheers to that.
Laura just looks up to the sky and says, "Hi, Sylvester," before looking back down.
Elnath rubs his temple again.
Alright, well. Rest up and then we'll head out.
I will make you all some food for dinner, but go and get some rest, yes.
All right.
I-
You go on.
I just have to wait for the two disasters to get out of the kitchen.
Where do you want me to send the disasters? Who are apparently my parents?
I don't know, because we can't exactly send them to fight the dragon alone, now can we?
Laura goes into the house. Hey, Mom and Dad, have you seen this pond we have outside?
I have, but let's see it again. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Leap, splush. Rango walks out like a normal fucking person.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why Cricket has done this, but there's apparently a fish that looks like each of us.
Oh my gosh, there is! Look, it's you! She holds up the clawfish.
I think that's our cue to go back inside.
Quite. And Elnath heads into the kitchen. And using magic, he cleans up the mess and starts on some actual food for you both.
Charlotte reinforces the door to her workshop
Alright?
and stays inside.
After about an hour, the two having carefully inspected each fish and commenting on how scarily accurate they all are, Elnath finished the meal and brings one over to Ryu before heading out to give one to Charlotte. However, he stops at the door and just calls out to her because he might not be the wisest wizard, but he does have a high intelligence. I've got you some mac and cheese.
Charlotte opens the door. Oh, thanks.
Well, rest well.
You do the same. I'll be out in the morning.
He heads back inside.
Before you head back inside, Elnath, do you
Yeah.
have another serving of that?
Yes, of course.
Something that actually tastes good?
Yes, of course. I made one for you too, Cora.
Thank you.
It's inside on the table.
She goes to eat it.
As Cora steps inside, Elnath steps in and then locks the door behind him. And then he heads upstairs. About 5 minutes later, there's the sound of someone trying to open the door. Oh, that's weird. It's as if there's this magical force stopping me from being able to open this door.
Eventually sends the message to her dad. Elnath locks the door. It looks like he'll be staying out there for now.
What is this lock you describe?
You don't know how locked doors work?
No, I do. That was a joke. And she goes and sits down and, curls up to get some rest. Thud.
Oh no, she's dead.
Rango just sits down like a normal person. So, you got some rest. You may change your spells if that's something that you do. And in the morning, Elnath makes... it's not really the best breakfast in the world. It's just some eggs, but it's, edible and not made by Slissus.
Hooray! Food that actually tastes good!
After
thank you.
setting the table, he reluctantly unlocks the door and walks out with the food for Charlotte. As he does so, Slissus runs into the house. I'm in!
Congrats?
I have made it past the unlockable door. The impenetrable field of magic and mystery. I am now inside the house. Ooh, is that food? Bush.
Are you going to eat it eat food properly, or are you going to desecrate it?
Oh, nom 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 nom.
Does this actually taste good?
I mean, it's not the best food you've had, but it's... Elnath isn't really...
Better than what Mom makes.
Elnath isn't really a cook, but he can cook. Like, it's edible.
Charlotte opens the door as Elnate walks over.
Breakfast?
I appreciate it.
Out of curiosity, is there anyone else who can hear the gods talking while they are watching?
I don't know.
Okay.
That really depends on Becca, really.
Okay.
As it stands, Elnath will politely hand you the food and then leave Charlotte to do introvert things. Like, if anyone could get needing to be alone and by yourself for a bit, it's Elnath.
I'm just gonna be working on whatever project I have in mind there currently.
Fair enough. After everyone has eaten, it is time for you all to head out. Are there any final preparations you would like to make?
Not really anything I can make. All I got is metal, no gunpowder, no barrel. Not much.
Is there anything you would like to do before you head out?
I don't think there's any. I don't think there's anything you can do.
I just can't do anything.
I think Chlora's ready.
Alright. Then you head on out to the swamp and follow the directions to come to the lair of the Black Dragon. You guys are still some distance away, but you do know the general area that they'll be in. Like, you don't know their exact location, but you know that it's this, like a circle of bog here.
What's around the area? Is there like dead trees, anything? Or is it just mainly bog?
There's dead trees, there's bog, there's some dense shrubbery and matted plants, there's mosquitoes, there's frogs.
Hmm. Okay.
This place is worse than I expected.
Well, it is a swamp. What did you expect?
I expect forest.
I mean,
Charlotte says
to
with
be
honest.
to be fair, you did say you didn't expect it to be this worse. So, and in context, my comment did not make as much sense as it should have, and I apologize.
I think I understand, given your company over the last few days.
Yes, it has been a challenge to remain sane.
That explains a lot.
Well, how do you want to tackle this?
I don't. Last time we took on an adult dragon like this, we set explosives. Maybe we could try to do. Maybe Charlotte can set up traps.
Wait,
I don't
traps have
have-
been around for who knows how long, so...
There's only an issue with that, Ryu. I don't have much to work with anymore. Haven't been able to stock up. Considering where we have been, I don't have much to work with. I can see what I can do with the nearby trees, but it'll take me a while, so we might as well just tackle it head on.
Elnath
Okay.
leafs through his book and then he says, "Well, I got a few spells that could work as explosive. Like I've got, you know, the typical fireball, for example.
Hmm. It's not gonna work with. It wouldn't be any more effective just to fire it at range. Can't really use your environment while here except for hiding in the bog.
Hide, hide. I think I've got it.
Hmm.
The one or two of us will get the dragon's attention, and the rest of us will hide behind, and will hide and jump the dragon again from behind when he takes the bait.
It's not very effective, and let me explain why. We don't have a way to keep him on the ground.
I think I have a way. I think I at least have a way of disorienting him.
Hmm. All right.
You hear a rumble and a roar as a voice echoes out. I hear voices in the distance. Who is there? You are in the lair of the Black Dragon.
Not really a lair if there's no cave or anything building in it.
Ursus quietly over to Charlotte. Hey, he speaks common. That's good, right?
No.
You see a figure rise from the muck and the bog, and it is a giant dragon. However, unlike most giant dragons, and considering the other dragons in the vicinity, it is quite odd because this one has glasses.
As this dragon rises, Charlotte's gonna scatter and hide.
Roll stealth.
Alrighty.
Celestis will just go blood and hide in the muck, just like face down. Rango hides more naturally, and I will need to roll
Alright.
stealth for Elnith. That,
Wow. Alright. That's with advantage at least. But yeah.
Nat 20.
That would be nice. That's the best stuff you ever get.
Silence, you godly heathens! I will have you know that your god of gods, the Platinum Dragon, is only a 5-star. He is less than worthy compared to the might of a dragon.
Can I
And,
hear some music?
and you all see this dragon pull some giant stone slabs out of the muck. And the slabs have little carvings on them, with the top right having stars and the bottom having numbers in the left and right corners, alongside a small little graphic, one of them being a carving of the Platinum Dragon. I will have you know my deck is built and is maximally efficient and is made to destroy your terrible godly decks.
We don't have cards.
If I was still right now.
What the world is he going on about?
Then you shall die, for only the worthy may have the cards of the chosen.
I see. So you're Charlotte looks over since she's been obviously not being stealthy anymore. She looks over to the dragon and his stone tablets. So you're a collector then?
I
A
am.
connoisseur,
Sorry.
some would say.
I am the collector of the stones of destiny. None who have dared to duel me have bested my might. I am the sole victor, the chosen holder of the legendary Draconic deck.
Draconic deck. So, is there other decks?
Of course there is, but they're all pale in comparison to the might of the 10-star dragon. Not even the gods can best me.
So,
And do you have a spare set of decks on you?
So yeah, we can't really do anything against you if we don't have any decks to play with.
Fool!
Do you have smaller cards?
Fool! Like I would just give you one of my chosen decks. If you wish to partake in my legendary
not
duel.
take, borrow.
Cora, let him talk.
His eyes narrow, and he stomps over. Why would I lend my deck to one such as Thud? Thud. His words get drowned out by the thudding of his giant feet. Thud, thud. Yeah? So why should I give my chosen and rare decks to such small and pathetic creatures as you?
If I was solo right now.
I can play you some music.
oh, tell me something. This battle of decks, do you challenge Bahamut to it often?
The fool! He dared to challenge me to it, and I proved myself worthy, and he has never dared to step foot close to me ever since. For I am the master, the defeater of the god of gods, the chosen one to rise above the very nature of this world, the defeater of the master of the dungeons.
Ryu just whispers over to Elnath. Is that why the Platinum Dragon wants this guy dead? 'Cause he beat him in a game?
Oh, his eye twitches. This is worse than the time I found out that there was a game called Gods and Planets, and that all the gods apparently played it once a year in my basement.
Wait, what?
He just breathes in and then says, "It's a long story."
I'm gonna summon my tiny cannon.
You summon it?
Okay. It's gonna be the rifle one.
Okay, let me,
No, you don't need to. It's the tiny one.
gotcha.
Okay. Charlotte clears her throat. So, the destroyer, the master of masters, the ones who would even beat the Platinum Dragon himself, would not have an opponent face you on equal grounds. Is that what you're telling me?
His eyes narrow, and he adjusts his glasses to peer at you. You're so small I can barely see you. Could you
I
come
think
on?
the glasses are the issue. yeah, sure.
Could
Charlotte like hobbles over there.
Thank you. He coughs a bit. Thank you. You fool! To dare question my might. Very well. you shall have a deck of your own, and I shall provide it to you. But will you even be able to draw a card? And he pulls out a large block of stone tablets from the muck and places it in front of Charlotte. Do you dare try to draw a card?
Wait, do you
Hmm.
even know the rules?
The rules are
Hmm.
simple. The highest star count wins.
I see. I see.
It is
Interesting.
honestly a very terribly designed game, but enough of that.
For a badly made game, you seem awfully passionate about it.
You fool, you just don't understand the might of the 10-star dragon.
Is there a 10-star dragon in this deck of stone tablets you have given me?
Of course not, that card's mine. It's in my deck.
No. Well, how come you have the card? I don't get the card.
Because there's only one.
Why is there only one then?
Because I have to carve them myself, of course.
So why do you carve 3?
Because I only carved the one. Because I only need the one.
What's the 10-star dragon called?
The ancient black dragon of darkness.
Well, that's a silly name.
So it's
How
you?
dare you!
Original.
All I'm saying is it could have been called the Destroyer of Worlds or the World Eater Dragon. I mean, why does it have to be the Black Dragon? That's kind of narcissistic of you.
His wings sort of fold a bit, and then he deflates, and then he says, "Well, if you don't want to play, just say so."
Well, if it's unfair, why would I play it?
Yeah, how can we win if you're the only one with a 10-star card?
Yeah, how could we win if that's the case?
He backs up a step. Well, I mean, you'd have to make your own, of course.
What if I made my own? Would it be the 11-star dragon?
No, of course.
The ancient white Charlotte dragon?
No, of course not. Because
Well, why not?
he sort of stumbles a bit. Because I said so. Nothing can be higher than the 10-star black dragon.
Well, what about the 12-star white dragon?
No.
What about the 11-star platinum dragon?
He stomps his feet and he says, "No."
You know what? You know what sounds like a better game to play for a fair game to play? Chess.
His eye twitches and then he says, "Fine then. If you want to play your chess so badly, then let me go find a set."
Make sure it's dragon chess. The good kind of chess. Not some black dragon chess.
His eyes narrow, and as he turns around, his tail flicks you. And just a casual, I mean, you did insult him. You did insult a black dragon. You did insult a black dragon.
But Charlotte stopped taking him seriously after that display. Oh God!
Yeah, you take 16 bludgeoning damage. I mean, unless you beat a 20, in which case, oh, you don't take any damage.
I could be a 20, but I'm not going to, so I can do this.
Oh my god. You push the dragon 15 feet away as he smacks you 60 feet in one direction.
There is now a crater where Charlotte's at, and she says, "Well, that was rough."
Would you like some healing?
Are you okay?
No.
The dragon heads off to find some dragon chests.
Laura, please. I need some healing. Thank you. I'm back at full HP. Charlotte walks all the way back there and sits down in front of a stone tablet as if that is the game board.
Eventually, the black dragon does return, and it looks to be like a larger version of a dragon chest set that's actually made to work for dragons, because you know they have giant hands which wouldn't be really able to grip the tiny regular dragon chest sets. So it is actually about the size of a stone tablet.
Okay.
Ryu's just holding his head, shaking his head while holding it, and holding his face. He's just going, I really want to go back to the other world now.
You'd rather be in between dimensions than here?
Yes.
So, I want
Laura's
to.
confused.
So, the dragon sets up the chest set and then raises his head high and flares his wings. Who will be foolish enough to challenge me to the match of a century?
It will be I. Charlotte Hops,
Clara starts cheering.
the master tactician of war.
You are a fool, Yugi.
You're wrong. My piece has no pathetic purpose, Kaiba.
Alright, let's roll the, we're just gonna put this down to a straight wisdom check, or you can use intelligence. A straight wisdom, or you can use an intelligence check.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, let it rip.
I'm gonna cheat. So guess what? I'm gonna cheat.
Alright, roll stealth.
You have
No,
my
no.
inspiration.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean.
Oh, I see. Okay, roll your
Yeah.
dice.
What is it, Clara? Is it a 1d8 now?
Yeah, it's a d8.
Okay. But wait! There's more! There's more! That's all I needed. That's all I needed. Because I can do this too.
Oh, yeah?
It is a 14.
You've successfully done a stalemate.
So, as the two battle with vicious ferocity, both hearing guitar strings and epic music in the background, the rest of you watch as they quietly have a chess match, occasionally breaking to go, or good move there. Yeah. And
Quite so.
eventually it ends with both of them just having their kings left. I believe that brings you to a tie, foolish one, which means you lose. Wah! Because your objective was to win, and you have not won. Therefore, you have lost.
Wasn't your objective also to win?
No. You forgot one thing, silly Kaiba.
How did you know my name?
For you see, my objective is to win, and I have with this move. You forgot one important thing about this game.
Hold on.
The revive a piece mechanic.
What? That's impossible! No!
For you see, if I have exactly 14 pieces off the board, while my opponent has 14 pieces, on my turn, I can revive the King of Chads!
I'm gonna need you to roll deception. I just a deception check.
Okay. Claire, I'm gonna need a... Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, God.
I don't think.
I don't think bardic inspiration is gonna save you from this one.
You can
No,
try.
she knows. Oh gosh.
boy.
So yeah, the dragon laughs at you and then says, "Huh!" And you say, "I'm the cheater." Very well, you bunny. Let us have another round. And none of that fancy magic this time. Or else I'm going to use my flame breath on you. So, yeah, don't do that.
I see. So you wanted a fair game. I should have known.
Alright. Intelligence?
But
Intelligent.
but halt! There is only one way for us to truly cement this as the battle of the century.
And
We
what?
shall make this a battle of the soul.
Do 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 do.
The loser will have to leave and go into the Shadow Realm.
Very well. Then let us. Chess. Roll your intelligence. Or wisdom. Go.
I don't have an answer to this one, guys.
You are thoroughly beaten. As without all your magic, his high, impressive, big brain IQ, 1000 IQ play, he demolishes you.
No, it's impossible! How do you have so many pieces on the board at once?
I know the rules.
No one knows the rules to this game!
Face it, you have lost, and your soul shall be forfeit.
No, I shall battle in his place. He's with both our souls at stake.
Very well. Then let us
I like to
battle
call it-
once more.
I have like to call an assist.
One last time.
Let it begin.
And what role is that?
Intelligence
For you,
or
it's my-
wisdom?
That's a wisdom save, so that's still -3, but that's still really good.
Yeah, that's still a 19.
Yeah.
You will watch as Ryu casually walks in, joining in on the craziness. And he single-handedly demolishes the dragon in one turn. What?
That's very...
No! It's impossible! You know the rules too?
I used to beat my siblings at this game all the time.
You might have bested me, but I will be back. And he makes this big show of making his voice get softer as he slowly lets himself sink. Like, he wriggles a bit and lets himself sink back into the bulk water. Ah, ah, ah. And then he's gone.
So this means he's not gonna come back out of there, right?
No, that... Sure. Sure, Ryu. We have done nothing. Hey, Elnate, yeah, can you ask the Sylvester if this is good enough?
Let me ask.
Well,
I
she's
can't.
always watching, isn't she?
Yeah, but the stream's a little delayed, so we gotta wait.
Yeah.
So pretend Elnath is asking, and you guys can roleplay for a bit.
I can't. I can't believe. I can't believe I indulged. Uh, I can't believe I indulged someone on their little LARPing game.
Hey,
That was fine, Ryu. I hate chess, to be honest. It was the only game I know how to play, though.
hey, there's nothing wrong with a little LARPing. Pretend I didn't say anything.
Wait, who said that?
What about LARPing with music?
No.
Laughing is being quiet, Clara.
LARPing means quiet?
Yes.
But you guys weren't being quiet.
We weren't LARPing, though. You should have been.
It's a form of acting. Elnath covers his
Elnath,
mouth.
is Charlotte correct?
You know what? I think it's time we head back over to yeah. Let's head back home. And Elnath turns and briskly walks back towards the house.
And let's
Answer my question.
never talk about this again.
Agreed.
Charlotte looks over to the stone tablets. Is his deck still here?
It is, but when you glance at it, you see a claw briefly come up and then quickly pull it back under the muck.
You're lucky. Charlotte just walks away.
So did she reply yet?
Yes, but she didn't answer my question, so I'm just gonna say yes.
Okay.
You all return back, and Elnath hurries to his room saying, "Oh, well, this was a very exhausting adventure. I'm going to go get some rest. Okay, bye."
I'm gonna go try wipe this whole thing from my memory.
So, with the mission done, Clara,
Mm-hmm.
you set Mittens 2 to take you back towards the Platinum Dragon.
Onward!
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, yes, ma'am.
The house plot sprouts wings.
Yep. 2 wings sprout and you're away and flying.
Hey Charlotte,
Hmm.
do you think you could put a fence up around the plot at some point in time so people don't accidentally fall off?
Here's a hammer. Here's some wood. Have at it.
Do I look like I'm equipped to? I can set up a fence.
That's above my pay grade, so I'm not doing that job. As I'm saying, Laura.
Ah, okay. We'll have
Hire
to hire
someone.
then.
Hire a guy to make a fence for us. I'm busy with dimensions.
Hey Dad, did you make a fence?
Sure. But we need wood.
Charlotte has wood.
I don't have enough wood, Clara.
Oh, I guess we'll have to wait then.
Yes.
You can always take wood from the house.
But that's the house.
Yeah?
It's also not your house.
Yeah, I know. That wasn't the problem, though.
So,
Well, still, that was fun regardless. It reminds me of an easier time.
so, is there anything anyone wants to do while you guys are flying back towards the Platinum Dragon?
Ryu is going to visit his grandfather and ask if he's heard anything back from the gods.
Don't come in. Yes, I heard back they're going to give it to us when we arrive.
Good, then I didn't do all that crap. I didn't do all that for nothing.
Right. Well, if that will be all, I'm very busy getting some rest right now.
All right, same.
Yes.
See you when we get there. See you when we get there, grandfather.
You hear a brief crash from the room.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I just fell out of the bed. Don't come in.
Well, as long as you're okay.
Yes, I am very much okay.
And now Ryu leaves.
All right. Flora?
Everything okay, Cora?
Don't think Clara has anything to do other than maybe like play music while waiting.
Okay. You've noticed that your mother has actually fallen asleep for once.
Like actually asleep or pretending asleep or
I'm not sure. You'd have to go and check.
I check.
How do you check?
Hey Dad, is Mom asleep?
Yes.
Okay.
I would advise not waking her up. She gets a bit stir crazy.
Okay. Sounds like a good idea. Not waking up, that is. Clara goes back to playing music.
So, Charlotte, is there anything you would like to do before we wrap up?
Charlotte would just be looking out to the sky and just reminisce.
Alright. Then there is one last little thing I would like to do. Ryu, you're resting upstairs, yes?
Yeah.
As you are resting upstairs, you hear another crash from Elnath's room. Sorry, my throat is getting a bit hoarse.
He rushes back over to his grandfather's room and knocks and bangs on the door. Grandfather, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Don't come in. You hear something pushed in front of the door.
He tries to push the door open.
There appears to be something keeping the door closed.
Does Clara see anything from the outside?
Now
Grandfather, did you bar the door?
No, this is upstairs. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it. It's fine. Everything's fine. I just need some privacy right now.
If you say so.
There's another crash, and then you hear him swear. Ah, shit.
Ryu looks back for a moment and just concedes to the fact his grandfather is not going to tell him anything.
So you head back to your room?
Yeah.
Alright. Then with that, I will wrap this session up. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you all next time. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.